Yo guys, the season is about to end, so I don't know how useful this information is going to be to you, but I was pushing around, okay, I'm on my second account to Legendary perhaps for a video that might not happen, because the season's already over. But, you know, I've gotten some comments from people who are like, Bedlam, how do you even reach Masters anyways? What am I doing wrong? Why am I stuck in Legendary? What is the issue with my gameplay? Why am I so fucked? And, you know, when you ask questions like that online, a lot of people will say, oh, it's consistency, it's brawler pool, it's this or that. And no one really has like a concrete answer. And I think a part of the reason for that, honestly, is just because there's so many things that it could be. Like, yeah, it could be consistency, but what if you're just consistently shit at the game? Then like you're consistent, but you're still bad. So like, what's the problem? And that is kind of what I want to dive into in this video. I want to try to jump into some games of Legendary here at the end of the season, see what are the bums in Legendary doing, and am I even better than them at all? Let's check this out. I'm curious. I'm just kind of going in with an open mind, just a more, you know, when I play Brawl Stars personally, I don't usually pay attention to what other players in my lobby are doing in terms of like how much they could be playing better, just because I'm more focused on my own gameplay, and just as a player that's important to do. I have first pick. Straight off the bat, I'm gonna ban Lumi. I'm gonna play for serious. So Great is a fantastic first pick on this map in bounty and knockout. Every bounty knockout game, amazing first pick because he counters throwers, and they immediately first pick a thrower, or second pick a thrower, I guess, which is kind of diabolical. Tick is still pretty good in passive maps though, so it's not like the worst pick in the world, and he does have that gadget which lets him deal with his assassins. But Gray can pull him through the wall, so I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, and then we also take Lily, who's also a really great assassin right now. I'd say probably, I don't have shield gear. Alright guys, what? I'm getting sold by my build. Okay, well whatever. What even are these gears? Why did I buy this shit? It's fine, I mean damage is still okay. We go Brock and then they go Bo. So overall draft wise, I mean them not banning Gray is definitely a choice that I would not have made if the enemy team had first pick and I was in their position. Just because Gray is just so annoying, guys. And first pick Gray is so strong on every knockout and bounty map, you just don't want to deal with it. Because not only is it just good on its own, it also opens up the door to a lot of tanks and assassins, like using the Gray TP to make stuff work. Like we have a Lily here, this Lily might be able to use our TP to like make sneaky plays too, you know what I mean? Just a little too much synergy there in my opinion. Now, immediately like the Tick is just kind of walking out on his own here. If I was good and I hit my shots, I would have killed him. But I missed all my shots. But it's okay, our Brock gets the kill anyway. So, straight off the rip, I'm going to say that Tick should not have walked up on his own. Like, just positioning-wise, as a thrower, you need to stay with your team. The other two teammates, I don't know what they're doing. They immediately run away, even though they're losing. Like, they just lost all of the space. I guess I'll break this wall. Lily gets a pretty nice gadget, but she might go down here. Because I will say that this Lily TPing in is a really weird choice. Like, you shouldn't do that on Lily. When you play a brawler like Lily, like ideally you just charge your super, use your super to go in, and then gadget out. That's kind of, in my experience, what works a little bit better. But I mean, I'm not the Lily player she is, so why am I criticizing her? She is also getting a team wipe. Yeah, Lily, one of the best assassins of the game right now. You really want to watch out for that too. Like, you just pick thrower too early. Like, why would you go tick that soon? It just doesn't really make that much sense. Not to mention that, like, our Brock also has a pretty good matchup in the Tick too, just because he can break a lot of the walls that the Tick would rely on and can super behind the walls to get the Tick. So I'm talking a lot of shit about this Tick, but what about the other two picks? Bo, I think, unfortunately, Bo could work. It's just, I think he's just struggling to hit shots in general and charge his thing at all, like his super. I say that, but now he's like just tapping us, but yeah, and so that is one thing. Lily gets the kill there. But also, because we have two assassins on our team in Gray and Lily, and the Lily just running it into their face, it's kind of hard for the Bo to ever set up mines and like get us in a weird spot where he's like spawn trapping us or having proper control of the map. Like, their team has always been on the back foot here, especially because the Angel I don't think has been hitting that many shots, I'm gonna be honest. I'm in a tough spot here. I mean, I'm just gonna TP away. Actually, kind of an unnecessary teleport. I probably wasted it. Here, the Bo actually does get a kill on our Lily. Brock gets the kill with the super though, but these bow mines are terrible placement, by the way. I don't know what, like, when you place bow mines, you don't want to place them immediately on top of someone because they're going to know where they are, and if they're good, they'll activate them beforehand so that they don't get your teammates and stuff. Our Brock goes down to a random tick head. That's not good. Honestly, like, we're just kind of running it down. At this point, my team, they're not doing very well in terms of like staying alive or getting kills. They're just losing these duels. It is bounty, so besides like positioning, there's not really much to it besides aiming and dodging. Okay, I don't want to get hit by those mines right now. Unfortunately, this round might be lost for us. Honestly, I will say I don't know how that boat got like 5 stars. Oh, the lead missed. That's tragic. Yeah. Spending a lot of my time just talking through this game instead of actually playing. Here I'm just gonna get this bow. I actually meant to gadget him, but it didn't even matter because he got the kill anyways. And this time I'll actually set up a teleport on the tick just so our Lily has an option to go push in on them if she needs to, and it's like scary for them. I'm also... I missed the gadget on the tick, bruh. Well, now we have a lot of positioning here. Does Lily get out? Damn. But we're winning though, so it's fine. Alright, Lily gets all the kills. Gets a hypercharge, so now we're 1 star away from winning the win. Yeah, I don't know guys, I'm gonna be honest, this is literally just a draft diff. Like Lily is such a strong brawler right now, and they go tick, and I mean they just don't have any good answers for the Lily. They didn't ban the Lily or take the Lily, I don't know. It's a pretty dumb game. Pretty dumb. Let's jump into another one, see if we can get like a better example. Okay, Bounty Retract season again is kind of a crazy 2 in a row. Maybe the enemy team will do a better draft this time. So they have first pick. I'm just going to ban out the Gray because, as I said, that is a really, really strong brawler right now. I didn't make the most of it in the last game, but I promise you, if I'm like half asleep and also not even paying attention to the game, I'm just talking. I'm just yapping, but if I was actually locked in that game, okay, I would have gone about a masterclass. They first pick B, which is kind of crazy because she doesn't really do that good into a lot of the best snipers on an open ass map like this. Like she doesn't do the best into Belle, Piper, or Mandy, or even Angelo maybe, but it's fine. We'll see what we go. Gus also, yeah, Gus is a great pick. Wow, my teammates are drafting like crazy. Lumi's open, so honestly I might just go that. It feels kind of slimy to go a brawler like Lumi, to be honest, when it's like supposed to be informative or whatever, but I truly do think Lumi is like probably the best pick, so I'm just gonna take it. I mean, I'm playing to win, right? And they go Mandy, which I think can be scary, especially with the hypercharge and the supers, but it depends on how good the Mandy is, and it depends on how good we can juke those Mandy supers, you know what I mean? So it's probably fine. And they have 3 snipers. Even though one of them is a B, it is still 3 snipers. Like we could go an aggressive brawler here, like Lily again would absolutely eat their assholes alive. Alternatively, Nani's not bad, but there's a lot of walls here which can make it kind of finicky to go Nani. I was thinking you could even go like Penny or just something to like super defensive or bunker up, or Jean is good too. Or we could go like a really fast brawler like Carl or Kaze to basically run up and take the blue star and then force them to push into us, because Mandy doesn't do so good when she has to be the aggressor. She's more prefers people kind of pushing into her, so that's kind of where my mind is going. But Jean is fine. I mean, Jean is always a pretty solid pick. Just doesn't like... It doesn't like counter the whole enemy team, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they have 3 legendaries. I mean, I'm actually surprised, guys. People are actually drafting kind of seriously. Or like they're trying. In yesterday's game, I had some legendaries on my team. People were just going wherever the fuck they wanted. People did not care. Oh, I immediately died to the Angelo. I did put my ice balls out, so hopefully my teammates can get blue star. Okay, looks like we just let them take it. I don't know. Gus is spamming shots though like crazy. So that's pretty cool. And Jean does go down. That's actually really sad, because I'm probably going to die to this B. Never mind, we stay alive. Guts gets the nice kill. And I believe we get that Mandy. Nice. Now, if we can just get a pinch with this Angelo. He does have Pierce. Hopefully our Jean hits this pull that he's about to go for. Yeah, he's using Pierce, so he doesn't have jump. Just throw the super out on him, Jean. Go, you got this. I believe in you. Or we can just get taps and then... Oh, nice. There you go. That's what we like to see, Jean. Alright, now Jean has blue star, so I hope he gets out. Oh my god, he lived on 30? Holy shit. I don't know what our Gus is really doing, but we're still winning even though he's like running forward for no reason. I wonder, it's similar with the Tick too, actually. I'm noticing the Gus and the Tick both are like habitually just spamming W key. Just gonna super this guy here, so nice. We get the team wipe. The thing about this Gus is like he's getting rewarded for just spamming W key and just going super aggro. Like he's gotten a lot of kills, honestly. And oh, W pull from the Jean. Holy, that was like max range. It definitely feels pretty good to like go up and win that duel and stuff and be the guy, you know, be the man. But me personally, I think if you're playing against good players, doing that is essentially just giving the enemy team an opportunity to make a comeback, like with your death and getting your stars. Because in bounty, you know, there's a comeback mechanic. The more kills you have, the more valuable your death is. And like just 2 kills on people who've gotten a bunch of kills throughout the game can sometimes be enough to win at the very end. Like we've all been there with fucking bounty. It's super annoying. So yeah, I feel like if this Gus wanted to be real, it would be probably better to just like play a little bit more passively. But he's getting the kills, so you know what? I mean, who am I to judge? Mandy super goes completely wide. It's kind of crazy. I think I just kill her here, low-key. Yeah. Alright, well, that's crazy. So I will also say, enemy team, big mistake in not banning the Lumi. Also, Gus is just kind of a broken brawler right now. Like, he's just super consistent and really, really strong as a first pick. I think Mandy has super. No, she's close though. She's one hit off. If you guys ever want like just one brawler you can invest all of your resources into and like feel comfortable in knowing that you can probably go this brawler in every game mode, first pick, last pick, whatever the fuck pick, just upgrade Gus, honestly. Like, the brawler is like insane right now, and this Mandy's dead too. Lumi is also, obviously, she's the most broken brawler in the game. Like, I would say Gus is a pretty close contender, but like Lumi is just for sure the most broken brawler. We are feeding that Mandy hypercharge. Can we stop getting hit? It's also nice that I'm playing Lumi because this brawler is pretty low maintenance. Like, I'm not really doing too much. I'm just throwing my balls out, occasionally recalling them, and so I can kind of talk through this game a little bit more. It's not as interactive as that Gray game needed to be. Now that we have the advantage, as I said before, if this Gus just played passively, we can literally sit in the back and the Mandy has no way to actually push up on us. Like, we have the advantage here. Oh, I missed my super. That's embarrassing. Like, we honestly have the advantage here. We just need to let them push into us, and then... Ooh, okay, nice. Mandy misses hyper. And we, as long as I don't die, we win this game pretty easily. I do want to heal up one tick because Mandy's using Pierce, as is the Angelo, so I don't want to just get, like, one tap through the wall. Wait, if my Jean dies, we lose. Oh my god, okay. I'm telling you, this Gus got a lot of kills. He probably died, like, 6-7 times. Oh, he died 4. Okay. He died the most on my team, though. But, like, yeah. His deaths felt more impactful, I think, because he got a lot of kills that game. I'll just say that, the Angelo did go 1-6, but honestly, his pick was, like, the least bad. I think he just must have been out of position a lot and, like, died a bunch. The B got the most kills, but I think her pick was the most suspect, to be honest. Like, B that early, or was it B first, even? And then we second and third at Gus and Lumi? Like, no. Just no, I think. Maybe that's, like, the only sniper this guy had. I'm actually curious, because he's Mythic 3. Let's see what other brawlers a bro could have taken. He could have taken Piper. That would have been fine. He could have taken... Yeah, I guess it's just Piper. Wow, okay, poor guy. I mean, he had Piper, though, and I'm pretty sure Piper was open, so... Unfortunately, bro's mistake was not having enough brawlers upgraded. Bro didn't have Gus Power 11? Yikes, cringe. That's why you lost. Sorry, pal. I don't know what to tell you. Like, unironically, if Super had Gus upgraded and he picked him there, he would have been their team would have been way better off. And then the Angela pick was fine, but it just didn't play that well. And then the Mandy pick was more of like an ego pick, honestly. Like, I wouldn't personally go Mandy when I couldn't go Lily. You have Lily and you don't go Lily there? Bro, it's literally Gus Lumi. Like, you have no other choice. You have to go an assassin at that point and just like pray to God. Yeah, I mean, tough game. Let's try another one, see how that goes. Maybe we'll get the same map 3 times in a row. Hey, bells rock. You know what? I'm not even mad at this. This video will probably be titled something like "Why Legendaries Suck at Not Getting Bounty" or something. I don't know. That's gonna be a fire title. Yo, write that shit down. Editing Bedlam. They have first pick. I'm going to ban Gray. This is just like, you just need to do this. Honestly, if I could, I'd ban Lumi too, but I just assume that nobody will take Lumi in this elo because nobody has been. People have not been, I'll say like that. Like, yeah, they didn't ban Lumi, and I doubt they're gonna take Lumi either. Like, it's super weird to me that people in Legendary and Mythic too don't ban or take Lumi, because I think that this brawler is the best brawler in the game. It is the best brawler in the game. You can play fucking everywhere. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what the explanation is. They first pick Bo, which is crazy, because his mind's reset between knockout rounds. I mean, okay, that's actually wild. We go Squeak, which is okay. For me, Squeak is more of a brawler that you use against squishier targets that you can like 2-tap with the gadget, get some cheeky 2-taps. And we go Squeak Tick. Oh, hell no, guys, we lost. Okay, guys, I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. We have lost this game. It's tragic. Even if I went like a super tank counter, I would just get outranged by the bow, and the Buster 2 can deal with that anyways. So I'm just gonna go Lumi and cross my fingers. But going tick, super red flag for me immediately, because nobody goes tick, not even the pros. And I mean, like, just nobody goes tick. That's a stupid pick. Squeak is like okay, but it didn't have the best matchup in the enemy team to really warrant a Squeak pick, especially when the enemy team can like pick Lily, for example, because she was open. And now we're basically just gonna get our shit pushed in, probably. But I mean, I am playing Lumi, so maybe I can just make something work here. You never really know, guys. Lumi is so broken. Like, you never really know. Squeak gets some nice shots. Oh, tough. That was close. That Buster's dead. Did you guys see what the fuck I just did to them? I don't know if the Lily's gonna gadget at some point, so yeah, she did do that. Kind of a red flag when she steps into the bush like that. Like, we don't know what she's doing, but... There's their bow. He's probably here. There he is. And at this point, looks like the Squeak just gadgets. And somehow... somehow we're winning this round. The Lily should be much closer to super, though, as is the Buster. So there is a chance that they might make a nasty comeback here. Because if the Lily gets super out of nowhere... Like, if my teammates expect Lily to not have super and they walk too close to her and then charge it because she has an auto-charging circle... they might just feed it. Now, I'm staying in the back because I know Lily has gadget and I don't want to get caught out. Okay, literally as I say that, but it's okay. We get the trade, so that's fine. And somehow this tick is actually still alive. So if the Squeak can finish off this Buster and then get a kill on the... Oh my god. Oh, wait, the tick 1v1, the legendary tick 1v1. Can he get this? He might actually be able to win this, guys. But Bo? I don't think Bo's got hands. Okay, no, this tick is actually so... Okay. Okay, guys, I know I don't play tick and I have no right to judge, but I really think if this guy was saving 2 shots at once to spam the nut together to like kind of lead the bow into his shots, that might be a little bit more productive, so then you can get his head. But he's hitting shots anyways, and now he has hyper, so he might actually just still win. I would wait for the poison gas to close in first before you throw the head out, just so you can like force him at least into the gas, if not hit him directly with the head. But he's like whiffing all of his shots. Oh my god, these shots are going so wide, and now he's in the gas. Wait, is he gonna... He's just gonna take the death? No, he's gonna use hyper. Wait, what? Bro, you're dead. Oh my god, wait, the tick actually got... Okay. Wow, what an amazing clutch from the tick. I guess I should not say anything, guys. I have to take lessons from him. What in the world? Low-key, that round, honestly, if I was alive there, like, we got so unlucky with the Lily placement. I literally said I was staying in the back so I didn't get caught out by the Lily, but then I got caught out anyways. That's just unlucky. If I was alive there, honestly, we would have won that game like 100-0. So I was a little bit more afraid of this team than I should have been, I guess. The thing is, like, they're just not playing all that well. I say that, and they did get a kill on my guy, which is quite sad, but hopefully our tick head will hit that bow and we get the kill. No, we don't. Tragic, but... Hopefully your tick can hold that down because I'm kind of busy feeding this Lily supers. So I'm just going to take this moment to heal. I have my ice ball gadget again, so if this Lily walks by my balls, I'm just going to gadget her and then... Oh, okay, we need to run this way, tick. Okay, nice. Gonna super this Lily and she should just be dead for that. And now it's a 2v1, so 2v1s are basically always a win unless you die for no reason and troll. Our tick also wastes head. I don't know why he did that. Those things don't come for free, bro. What the heck? Tick wasting heads like they grow on trees, dog. What? Are you kidding me? It took you the whole round to get that thing. It's fine. Okay, so the first problem that the enemy team had, again, is that they didn't ban Lumi or take Lumi. It's just like, I'm gonna say this again every single time that she's open. Like, if you don't ban or take Lumi, what are you even doing? Why are you even playing? It's just like asking to get your butthole reamed. Oh, speaking of getting butthole reamed, Lily just absolutely reams our tick's buttholes, but it doesn't matter because now this Buster's also dead. So, guys, if you're not banning or taking Lumi, then what are you really doing? Why are you even playing? Just enter the game and pick Doug at that point. That's basically the equivalent. I can't believe this tick got star player. If you're going to not ban or take Lumi, just throw the game. You're probably going to get the same outcome if you face any competent player who knows what they're doing. So that's one big difference. The second big issue, I'll be honest, the Lily was just bad. 0-4 with a healing stat into Lumi, Squeak, and Tick on Lily is crazy. She definitely should have done way better there. I don't know what she was doing. I think she suffered from the issue that I mentioned where Lilies will just gadget in and then not have any escape tool, and then they'll die and they'll be like, what the fuck, this brawler sucks. Excuse me, you need to get your super first, super in and cycle it, and then gadget to escape. That's how you play that brawler. So, like, you can go for a gadget first off the start. Like, I died to it once. It does work if you can get it right, but you need to then use that supercharge. You have to basically accept that you're going to take the 1-for-1 because I'm probably with my teammates, and then you have to get that super and then try to cycle it for the next life, and then use your gadget to escape then. So this Lily just played bad. Buster, honestly, the Buster pick was like, I thought it would have been a lot better, but this guy was not that good at Buster. And arguably, actually, Buster was a bad pick here. Now that I think about it, I know I said I looked at this and I thought we were going to hard lose. I really thought the Buster would play way better, but Buster was actually kind of a troll pick because the squeak shots do go through Buster shield. So that's just one thing to note. Lumi also can just fuck Buster in the butt with her gadget and super and damage output. And then the bow pick was like really dubious too. The mines don't stay on the ground between rounds, so what are you really going bow for? And it doesn't have the longest range either, so it'll get outranged by any snipers, which luckily we didn't go for him, but unluckily for him, we instead took Lumi and Tick. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Their Lily really should have carried that game, but she kind of just fumbled it back. I don't know how long this video's been. I've been recording for like almost 30 minutes. I guess we'll play one more just for the vibes. Just for the vibes. Because I feel like having vibes, and we get undermine. Okay, well that wasn't knockout or bounty, so I might actually cut this game because... No, I'll leave it in. Maybe, we'll see how long the video is. If it's like more than 25 minutes, I usually try to cut it down, but... Yeah, so they have first pick, and... I'm going to ban Lumi on this map because... Like, I did say that nobody bans or takes Lumi, but if they... It's just like, if they have first pick, I would prefer to ban the Lumi, me personally. Okay, they ban Mo, Kenji, and Great. Okay, just absolutely nonsense bans. I don't even know what we're banning here. Like, what are we really doing? So Gus is open on this map, and Gus, as I said before, is like probably the most broken shit ever, and you can just go him first every time, everywhere. Other really annoying brawlers here. Honestly, probably Bo. I would probably ban Bo if I had like 30 bans at my disposal. Bo would definitely be one of them. They first pick Daryl, which is crazy. Chester is a really solid pick in general here. Chester hypercharge is free. Janet is also open and not banned. She's really good on gem grab as a mid. You probably wouldn't want to take Gus and Janet together, so it's just like one or the other usually, or you can take both. Honestly, Janet lane is good too. You can do whatever. And then we go Frank for some reason. Fuck. What? Why? The problem is I don't have Gus upgraded on this account at level 11, so we're kind of missing a strong mid. Wait, do I have Janet? Oh, we do have Janet. Okay, so we do have Janet. They do decide to go Mr. Penis. We get suggested El Pablo. El Pablo is an interesting choice. Was it Pro who... No, it was our Chester. I'm not going to go El Primo because we need a mid for the gems. I'm also not going to go Chaeyoung, although Chaeyoung would be good. Probably synergize more with our Frank, but I just assume most of you guys don't know how to play Chaeyoung, so I'm not even going to bother taking it here. Most of you probably do have Janet though, and are aware that Janet is broken in gem grab, so yeah, let's just go Janet. Should be more relatable, hashtag relatable. So if I were to critique the enemy team's draft a little bit, it would be like going Daryl, I think, is pretty sus so early, because we could have counterpicked it harder, honestly, than Frank. I think Daryl honestly does fine into the Frank, so that's like a really weird pick from me. Frank does get some nice hits. I'm going to try to help him out here. We do trade the 1-for-1. I should probably be picking up those gems, honestly, instead of the Chester. Just going to gadget to be annoying. Try not to feed the Mr. P too much, because if he gets hypercharged, then the game gets a lot harder. Daryl rolls in. Frank absolutely whips the super. Mr. P already has his first super. The issue is, because we have a Frank, Mr. P is going to get super regardless. Like, there's not much you can really do about it. It's pretty much guaranteed. Since tanks, as they run it down, Mr. P is just going to get free hits. But you just have to pray that the Frank will actually run it down into the Mr. P's face. And just take out the hypercharged porter when he puts it down. Because it does have wall break, so I guess it's fine. Activate the bow mines. When Bo puts mines down, it's always just common courtesy to activate them. So you... Okay, you're not supposed to get hit by them, but like it's common courtesy to activate them. Let's just gadget this Daryl so he stops his healing. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this moment to heal. We have a lot of pressure just from what my Daryl or what my Frank is kind of contributing to the team effort, so I'm just gonna play it really safe and slow. We also have Chester Hyper, which should just be like a free team wipe, but I think he just whips it. Also, this Mr. P hypercharge porter placement is actually ridiculous. Why did you place it there? Like, at least try. Like, bro, you spent all game getting that hypercharge, dog. At least put it somewhere where you can defend it. Are you putting your baby in front of, like, a robber? Like a man with a gun? What the fuck are we doing? Okay, I didn't hypercharge when I supered. Our Chester died with the gems. Our Frank picked up the gems instead of letting me take it. I guess that's fine since I wasn't close enough. That's fine. That's a tough call, but... yeah, really scuffed game overall. I'm just going to try to cycle my super here. And, just make it really hard for them to, there we go. There we go. Make it hard for them to push in so then we can win the round. Can I say that this is a draft issue for them? I guess, yeah. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I can say this is a draft issue. I mean, it's... I don't know. I'll think about it more after this game. Let me just try to focus on actually playing well and winning. The thing is, guys, drafting is like something that you think about on the draft screen. Once you're in game, just totally forget about it, okay? Don't even think about draft, because, well, like, think about matchups and like what matchup you should try to go on. But like, if you think about like, oh, what could I have picked instead in the moment of the game, then you're not going to be locked in. So once you're in the game, like, you can't change the draft anymore, right? Like, thinking about it isn't going to save anything. Just think about your matchups, think about winning the game, and then forget about everything else. Nice super from our Frank there. Clears out a lot of the grass. Should be able to collect all these gems in the backside here. I will also prevent the Mr. P from healing. Probably could have placed my turret a little further back there. I know it looks like I'm not doing a lot, and the answer is it's because I'm not. I'm basically just playing super safe. Like, this is how you play a gem carrier, guys. In case you don't know, a lot of people are afraid to play gem carriers because they don't trust themselves to just play safe. Like, you literally just play like a bitch and just sit in the back and just play really safe, because if you die with 5 gems, then you're trolling. Oh, wait, there's bow mines here? Oh, I'm trolling. Alright, well... oh my god, wait, this Mr. P is actually just shit. Oh, brother. This Mr. P is bad at the game. Holy. That's also why you generally don't see Mr. P picked anymore, guys, by the way, in case you're wondering. I know there's some people... I actually have gotten comments from people who are like, oh, why did you not go Mr. P here, Bedlam? Isn't Mr. P a great pick? Isn't he broken? And the answer is quite simply no. Most people generally... oh, fucking bow hyper mines. Most people generally know how to, can we stack the gems on one person? Why are we picking this shit up? Whatever. Most people know how to play against Mr. P, or like at least counter it in draft. Like, here we go Frank, which is a pretty solid, like, I guess, quote-unquote counter to the Mr. P. And I went Janet mid. It's just like, Janet is just such a better mid lane. Like, she just does more damage up close. She can fly away from all danger and just carry gems for you. It's just so much better. It's just better. Like, why would you go Mr. P? Why would you go Daryl, first of all? Why would you go Daryl's first pick? To be honest, though, this Mr. P was also putting porters in, like, weird... like, he wasted the hypercharge super that first round. Honestly, if he put the hypercharge super in a better place, maybe they could have done a better job winning that game. I'm actually curious about rewatching this, though. Hold up. Because I feel like their Daryl Loki could have had a much better matchup into me or the Frank than what actually ended up playing out. Like, I swear, guys, Daryl wins against Frank sometimes if he can get the roll on the Frank. Like, am I crazy? He's literally a shotgun brawler. Why did he not win that? Like, he wins this first 1v1 and then I get the revenge kill. And Bo should theoretically win against the Chester. Like, we are boxed out of the mid here. But then we do a lane swap. Frank gets on the Bo and just eats his ass. And then Daryl rolls in on Chester, who just pushes him back. Actually, our team did a pretty good job of sticking to a good matchup. Like, look at this Frank. He's constantly rotating around to get on the Bo and the Mr. P lane. And then when the Bo does push in, he pushes in on his own, because the Daryl is just running around with his thumb in his ass. But, like, look at this guy. What is he even doing? And the Bo just pushes in on his own. He dies because he doesn't hit the shots. And I pinch out the Bo with the Chester. Daryl rolls in, but absolutely whiffs all of his shots. Oh my god, this is an atrocious gameplay. So this was pretty embarrassing for me. I actually get hit by all these bow mines. Guys, I'm tired, okay? It's 2 AM. You gotta give me a fucking break. But this Daryl does finally push in on the Frank and gets that kill. Finally, because the Frank was literally 1v2ing the whole enemy team. Fucking Mr. P and Bo the whole game. But Daryl finally takes Frank out, and then Frank pushes up. And he does get hypercharged super. He should just die there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, wow, this Daryl sucks. He gets the kill, but then gets traded out. And then Chester Hyper comes out, totally whips that shit. That's crazy. And then look at this Mr. P port. He put it in such a bad spot. It's just so stupid. Why did you put it there? I think just the choice of Mr. P at all into a Frank is just... it's just strange. Like, there definitely was a better choice here. Okay, if I was in their mind, what would I go? What could they have gone instead of Mr. P? Let me think. Okay, it sounds lame, and it probably is a little lame, but I think if they had gone like Spike or something, just like some general tank counter that can do decent into the Chester matchup too, because they already had Bo mid. As far as I'm concerned, Bo should probably go 1-for-1 with the Janet in the mid lane, and Daryl was like kind of a troll pick, but he should do good in the Frank. It's just he just needs to avoid the Chester the whole game. And then if they go someone who can do good in the Frank and like help deal damage to him, but also does good into the Chester, I think that would have been low-key the math for them. Honestly, they could have even just gone a pick specifically for the Chester and then just tried to put the Daryl on the Frank lane the whole game, right? Because Daryl does have a lot of movement speed with his supers. So in that case, they could have also honestly just gone something that can do good into Chester, like maybe Surge, honestly. Surge could have cooked. I know these are like all legendary brawlers, but like, guys, I'm sorry, but like, listen, if you don't got money, then you're cooked. Maybe Finks too, if you got the sauce like that, but most people aren't that good with Finks. It's partially an in-game skill issue too. Draft can only take you so far. Like, listen, guys, if these 3 players were like actually good, we could have lost that. Unfortunately, they were not. So that's gonna be for me. I've been recording for over a lot of time, and I don't know how long this video is going to be, but if you want me to do more gameplay reviews of low elo people, you know, the last day of the season when it doesn't matter anymore, let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Maybe we can do this a little earlier next season, so you guys have a longer chance to get better. Peace. Catch you tomorrow.